All right, so I just got done talking to a friend that used to live here, and he was asking me about New Year's Eve. He was like, "What was New Year's Eve like? Did you go out? Was it fun? Was it popping?" So I thought I would sit down and make a little video talking about New Year's Eve in San Francisco, talk about where I went out and things I've noticed from this New Year's Eve and last year New Year's Eve, because I basically went to the same spots this year and last year, but this year was, oh my gosh, it was quite different than last year. Okay, so first off, I remember going out New Year's Eve. I went out around, I think it was like 5 o'clock, right? And I went out at 5 because I was like, look, I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't want to be at home anymore. Like, I'm tired of being alone, so I'm just going out at 5, right? And I said I'm gonna go slow, because if I'm going out at 5 and I want to stay out till midnight, like, them some hours, right? So I'm like, I'll go, I'll have a drink, and then I'll go over here and get some food, and then I'll go like hang out here, and then I'll come back. I might go home and change, so I'm basically going out to make the time go by, right? So I remember going out to this one spot I go to. I'm not gonna really say all the spots I go to, but I went to a bunch of spots, right? So one spot I went to, this is like a normal spot I go to, and at 5 o'clock, I didn't think it was gonna be busy, just because it's New Year's Eve. Folks are probably napping, getting ready for late night, right? So I ended up going to one spot I went to, hung out there for a little bit. It was definitely quiet, but once again, it was 5 o'clock New Year's Eve, right? And then I remember leaving, going to get like a little small bite to eat. I think I got like a slice of pizza or something. And then from there, I went over to another bar and like had a beer. This was like not a bar I typically go to. I go there sometimes, but like it's not like a very popular bar that I go to. So I went over there, had a drink there, and then from there I kind of like, was on the phone with a friend. I like went walking, went home, came back. It was a little bit later. It was getting a little bit more popping, right? So I went back to one of my spots I usually go to. It was definitely starting to pick up around 8, right? Around 9, things were picking up. I remember leaving, doing a little walk around the neighborhood, because I spent New Year's in the Castro, right? So I was doing little walks around the neighborhood, seeing if it's popping. I was looking at the restaurants, seeing, hey, are they busy? Are they not? So I remember like at least around 10 p.m. That's when things really start to light up. You know what I'm saying? So around 10, my normal spot I go to, it was a lot of people there. It was popping, but it was not packed. Okay, it was not packed at all. There was another club, 2 clubs. You got Bo. It's on Market, near Market and Castro, and you also got the Cafe. Last year, when I went to Bo for New Year's, I remember getting there right before 9. Okay, it was a line like right after 9. It was a line up until past midnight. Now that was at Bo. That was last year. Bo was popping last year. Now another spot I went to last year, one of my normal spots I go to, same thing. It was popping last year. Like at 9 o'clock, it's people waiting outside in line, right? This past year, I saw one line. I saw one line of people waiting outside, and that one line was at the cafe. Now I did not notice Badlands after 11, after 10. I didn't look at Badlands. My guess, people were probably at Badlands, but Bo, the whole night, because I went to Bo, popped in for a minute, paid $10, went in. This was like at maybe 10:45. It was no line at Bo. So I paid $10, walked in. It was like hella fast, right? Get inside. It wasn't boring, but it also wasn't popping, right? It was definitely people there. It was no close to being packed. Things about Bo that this is how you know when Bo is packed and Bo is popping. When there's a line outside, right? When there's a line for the coat check, because if Bo is popping, there's gonna be a line for the coat check all night, right? Same thing with the bathroom. It's gonna be a line for the bathroom all night. So the other spot I was at, one of my spots I go to all the time, I was over there, and around 11 o'clock, once again, it was no line outside. It was a line to go to the bathroom. That's because it's like on certain nights, because like I said, I go to the same spot all the time. On certain nights, if a lot of women are at the club, the bathroom line is going to be long because, you know, it take them longer, right? But if it's just a whole bunch of dudes in there, it is not going to be a line for the bathroom, right? So it was a line for the bathroom, but it also wasn't a long line for drinks. That's something else to think about. Because I ain't been to, you know, some of these spots I go to, like on just a poppin' summertime day. And, you know, it's just a random Saturday and it's just popping, bro. I'm telling you, it's a line outside. It's people, you know, waiting to do everything. It's packed up in there. You moving around like that. You know, they playing good music. It's popping. But this New Year's was not like that, y'all. Like, it was not like that at all. You know, Cafe was popping. But Cafe is one of those spots, like, I don't really go to. You know, I have went there a couple of times, but I think they only accept cash. And that's kind of one of the things I don't go there. And it's some other reason I don't go there. I think they're only open like 2 days a week or something like that. Badlands, that's another spot. That's probably the most popping spot in the whole Castro right now is Badlands. That's one that I really don't go to either. It's a little too... It's a different bar. It's definitely a younger bar for sure. But it's, I don't know, that jump be popping. I remember going there like 2 weeks ago. It was no line. It was also no cover, and it also wasn't popping. But that's why I went there, and I was there for like 2-3 minutes. I like went in with someone else, and they was gonna stay, and I basically went in, walked them in, wanted to see what it was like, and I just dipped right out because that's really not my spot, you know. But New Year's, that's kind of what it was like. Now, another thing I noticed in the Castro, and I'm sure people probably notice this a lot of places around the city, was the restaurants, bro. Restaurants was not busy in the Castro, dude. Not busy at all, dude. Not busy at all. I couldn't believe it, dude. So when I left Bo on New Year's Eve, I left Bo, and basically, I want to say I was at Bo. I left Bo like it was before 11:30, right? Cause I walked down to Taco Boys. Y'all know about Taco Boys, man. They got some fire quesadillas. They got these vegan quesadillas. Man, they so good. You gotta try them at Taco Boys. I had to do a little YouTube review video, a little reel or something, cause Taco Boys be off the chain. So I went over to Taco Boys. Remember, I had just left Bo, went into Bo, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm about to leave, right? No line, no waiting. Just give them $10. You walking in, they stamp your hand. So after I left Bo, I remember I did another walkthrough, and then I came back by Taco Boys, right? I get over to Taco Boys, and you know what they was doing at Taco Boys? I couldn't even believe this. At 11:30, it was around 11:30. It could have been like maybe 11:35 or 11:25, but right around that time, they were actually taking the chairs outside and turning them upside down on the tables. It wasn't even midnight. It wasn't even midnight. They were already wrapping up. They probably saw that, like, you know, by 11:30, like, if they wasn't busy, they probably thought, well, we probably ain't gonna be busy after either, right? So when I saw them wrapping up, I was like, I better go ahead and place my order for they close, you know? So I went in, ordered my food, you know, got my little quesadilla, you know, vegan cheese with the Beyond ground beef, right? Got the food. Another person got their food, and then I just kind of sat down and like took a couple bites, and then after that, it was like no one coming in ordering. I didn't see no delivery people coming in picking up orders, because you know how sometimes you in a restaurant and you sitting down eating and you notice okay, it's delivery people coming in. Oh, it's people coming in ordering food, like people coming in taking food, people coming and going. Man, I was sitting in Taco Boys and it wasn't nothing going on. The people working there, they wasn't even doing anything. They was just kind of just standing around like waiting. You know, usually you don't see people waiting around in restaurants, people in the back of the restaurant waiting around. But they was waiting around because it didn't look like any orders was coming in. Now, I get it. It was right at that time, right before the ball dropped. So it might not be the most popular restaurant to go to right before the New Year's. But also what I'm saying is, like, as I was walking around the neighborhood, I did not see places that was just packed. I did not see that much foot traffic on the streets. Yeah, outside of cafe, it was a little bit of foot traffic on Market over there by 440. I don't know what be going on over there by 440, bro. But it be so much going on over there sometimes. I be like, I'm gonna cross the street, yo. I don't know what they doing. Like, and I don't think it's dangerous. I just think they over there having a good time, you know. And you know how it is. It's 440. They got them things up. You can't see across the street and all that. I mean, if you know about the neighborhood, you know about the neighborhood. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up because I thought it was a trip, yo. Like, I had this conversation over and over and over in the past couple of days. Like, people calling me on the phone, like, hey man, what was it like in New Year's? What did you do? And me on New Year's, bro, like, I wasn't feeling good. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I wasn't feeling good at all, dude. I was out. I felt like, you know, I felt heartbroken and shit, you know. I was supposed to hang out with someone else. I knew they was gonna flake on me, so I went and made plans to go hang out with someone else, and guess what? Both of them folks flaked on me. But I knew one of them was gonna flake. I didn't think the other one was gonna flake. And then I'm just like, dang, it's New Year's. I'm like all by myself. I'm like, it's kind of whack out here. I mean, I am talking to people, but my head space is so messed up. Like, I can't really vibe, you know, because I just want to go home and like just stick my head in the pillow. So that's what I did. I think I ate a couple bites at Taco Boy's, and then I went and got on that Muni because it was free. Which Muni is usually Muni's free every day. Let's just keep it real. But it was officially free on New Year's, right? So I went and got on Muni. You go in the train station and the thing's open. You like, dang, that's dope. So I did that, got on Muni, went home. I think I got home. Once I got home like 11:45, 11:50, somewhere around that. It could have been, I didn't really keep track, but I know it was definitely before midnight, right? And I was just thinking, I'm about to just get in bed. So I just got in bed and put my headphones in. I was listening to some music, you know. And then after that, it was like 2 minutes into the new year. And I don't know, I was just scrolling through YouTube looking for videos. And then I didn't really find any videos. So I was, let's play some music. And then I typed in on YouTube, like New Year's Eve countdown or something. And it was this channel that was live streaming a countdown, right? So I like, you know, watched that, and I missed the music because when I went to that, it cut the music off. But like, it was dope. It was dope. And then after that, I just passed out. Woke up the next morning at like, you know, 6:30. And I'm just like, yeah, happy 2024. Another one, you know, another year. Another year to be alive, another year in the city, yo. So, yeah, that was my New Year's. Yeah, but the city, man, I love the city, yo. But city, man, things have changed a lot. Like, whoa, things have changed so much. Like, whoa, man, I can't believe how much stuff is closed now. Like, I cannot believe how much stuff is closed now. Y'all thought it was bad a year ago. It's so much worse. But anyway, that was New Year's Eve in the city. I love y'all. Thanks y'all thanks a lot for watching. If you watch this far into the video, I want you to put 27 down below, because 27 is that number. You know why? Because she's 27. That's what's up. But anyway, I'm out. I love all of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out, yo.